I'm excited to drive the golf cart. That's like my favorite part, man. Okay. Cheers, bro. Just wait somebody to give a new life. What's up, y'all? We're out here golfing. First time on the course today. Usually we just go to the range, but he's been out here.
First time at this course?
It's a nice day out. It's real hot, but that's what you want on a day like this, man. I'm not good at this, like, at all. Like, I'm not. I'm sure you can tell by the videos, but I've never been on a course before. This is my first time, so we'll see what happens.
Yeah, inside them thing them called sweet melody walk, girl, you coming like a felony, you know. Yeah, inside the thing them called DCs, and the girl them please and max out the visa. Hey, my girl, put on the money when I talk nothing about free. You don't know my head up in the street. International.
Yeah, I mean, I live
Thank you, sir.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. We had to do something different for Mosh, man.
I had to take you to the spot. That's
He
all.
introduced me to hookahs, man.
That's all, you know. Like,
I mean, I think I had gone in Atlanta a couple times.
yo, you have a mouthpiece for a reason.
Was that the mouthpiece?
You're crazy.
Oh, my fault. Damn, I might have to cut that out. I thought this was the mouthpiece,
put
bro.
that down.
All right, y'all, use your mouthpiece, bro. Don't be
Right.
weird. Don't be weird. We're smoking hookah, hanging out with the boy. There's a lot to talk about, but specifically, I want to talk about a topic that's kind of important to me right now. We try to make a business out of anything. I think everyone does that, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Motherfuckers like to do anything, and they try to make a business out of it.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
But it don't gotta be.
This gotta stop.
We gotta chill.
Pretty much what I want to talk about is hobbies and how they're important to just keep them hobbies.
Why you want to talk about this? Has been on your mind?
Yeah, I feel like, you know, with the vlogging shit, with the Turtle Woods, I turned my hobbies into businesses, and eventually I got burnt out. BP and we've been picking up how to like DJ. He's a lot better than I am because he's just on that bitch all day, every day. But I'm still trying to pick up, bro. I'm still trying to learn that. But like, there's not a bone in my body that feels like I want to monetize or be a paid DJ. You know
So like the money don't motivate you?
Yeah, I feel like that's one of the coolest things right now with that hobby is because I'm not stressed about it, bro. Like, I don't care about sucking. I just want to know how to do it.
It really comes down to like that immigrant mindset. Like the first thing my mom would ask, she would question it in a way of like, why are you doing it? What are you trying to do with this? If it's not monetary based, like even if it was, it's always like I was never pushed to do things for fun, really. Like I used to have like a corporate job, and one of my coworkers, his name was Chris. He was like the opposite of me. He was like a 30-year-old white man, like super American. Like he just went to work, and after work he would just go home and just do whatever the hell he wants. He would go watch.
Right.
He would watch 3 episodes of his favorite TV series. He would go play some Madden and go have a beer IPA with like some of his friends. And on weekends he would go golfing and go to Disney and just like shit like that. And I would always ask him, I was like, yo, like what else? Like what else are you trying to like? What else do you do?
Right.
And he's like, what do you mean? What else? I was like, yo, you're not trying to like make no moves, like
You got no motion, bro.
and I was like, it was your motion. He used to like turn that back on me. He's like, yo, like why are you trying to do more than you have to? Like, you got a good job. Like, you don't gotta do nothing more than that, man. Like, and now I've had time to, you know, like play chess and fucking like make videos, and like I've been like, I see the vision now. I'm just like,
No cap.
I'm like,
maybe
yo,
he was
like
onto
this is
something.
like this is good for the soul. And like the older you get, the more you realize like that's just important, bro. That
bro.
shit makes you work harder on the shit that is monetary based.
Yeah, man. Some hobbies that I've been getting into, man. DJing. I've been golfing with the homies, man. Obviously, I don't want to be a pro golfer. I don't care to make golfing content. And DJing, of course, I want to get good at it. Like, who doesn't want to get good at shit that they do?
Do you ever feel like while you're doing these things, you ever feel like you're wasting your time?
Nah.
No?
I think when I was younger and I would do these things, it's like I'm wasting my time. And now I'm back on the 2K grind, back playing Minecraft with the homies, and I cherish those times. It's balance, you know? Like, you can't be on the game for too long. We're not saying you're not allowed to make your hobbies into, you know, jobs.
You know, I was painting for a while, and I was never good at it. Like, I never drawed or like painted for real like that. I just like started doing it, and like people were into it, and like I didn't think I was good by any means. A lot of people love it. I did some commissions, and like the whole time there was like some sort of like disparity between like feeling like I was doing it, but like it wasn't true to me, and like I just wasn't happy with myself soon. So I kind of let it go, and this is something that was like good in the time, but like it's not gonna stick. I've been writing like my whole life, and I started writing just for fun to just like have people hear me, because like growing up, like I was really bad at talking, I was really bad at speaking, and I was really bad at like articulating my thoughts and feelings. I just started writing.
Typical
and, like,
poet.
Right. And like I started writing. The writing was just for me, like I never had any sort of goal with. I think when it comes to deciding what we want to do like for real and what we want to do monetary based, it has to be grounded in like some true like meaning and intent and motive. Like
I think we're talking about this because it's really like pertaining to us, because we have so many things that we want to do. Like you said earlier, when you have all these hobbies and all these interests, you have to try them all. We talk about it all the time. You gotta try them all.
Yeah, you gotta try out.
That's where shit gets wicked, bro. You don't have to monetize all of them. You just have to find those thresholds of how much do you care about this thing? How much are you willing to give up for money?
When do you feel like is the time to like lay something to rest, like call it quits? Like if you keep doing like these videos for like 5-10 years and there's no success, or like videos is one example, but
5 to 10, so
that's kind of a long ass time. But like anything,
but that's
it's like
the thing,
it's like when do you know when to be like, all right, like time to move on?
When it comes to videos, I genuinely enjoy documenting. Like I enjoy looking back at my memories. I enjoy making good pieces of like cinema. I enjoy doing this, having conversations and documenting them. And I think that's huge. Yeah. So I think I'll do this for the rest of my life. Yeah. Like genuinely.
What are your thoughts when it comes to like promoting and like marketing your work on like, like Instagram and TikTok and shit? Like, do you feel like you gotta like make your content a certain way? Like you gotta worry about like the first 2 seconds of retention and, make sure like the color is right? Or is it just like putting whatever the fuck you like and not caring that like your shit is 4.5 minutes long?
That's where I'm balancing right now. The epitome of efficiency, but also like I don't give a fuck. Right now, I'll post whatever I want on YouTube, and I think I'll continue to carry that throughout my YouTube career. And part of me just has that business embedded in me, bro. Like that business mindset. Like I grew up in a restaurant. My parents were entrepreneurs. Growing up, if you picked up a hobby, it's like, okay, but can you make money from that?
Yeah.
Like, is it like, okay, but what are you gonna do with
like,
that?
Why are you doing that?
Exactly.
Some of my friends that like make music and shit and like make amazing music, but have no idea how to like post their shit. We'll make like a 2-minute long reel about like the whole reel will just be like their song. But sometimes I'll stop myself and be like, yo, like, am I thinking too deep? Like,
I think it's fair to analyze people's intentions. If they're posting on Instagram all day, every day of content, and you just kind of notice that like you're kind of just posting shit randomly blow up, and your friend is doing that, it's cool to be like, yo, I think you should refine these things. You should look into it. You should research what you should post and why and shit. There's such a clear line when someone's being authentic.
Yeah.
And when they're kind of just pushing shit.
Yeah.
I feel that way about myself sometimes. Like sometimes I feel like I'm just pushing shit. That's what everybody tells you to do. Why would you not do that? There's gonna be artists out there or people or entrepreneurs that just blow up off of nothing, And then there's gonna be dudes that put in work for 10 plus years, and then finally, boom. The mindless hobbies that you can just vibe out to, like DJing or video games, chess, those things, they kind of like mentally prepare you for other things, or they bring some type of, if you play chess all the time, you have a problem in your life with your business, you might fuck around and use some chess like strats.
So like it's important to like detach and like step away from, the shit that actually like stresses you out.
But let me tell you this, bro. All your favorite people, all your favorite athletes, all your favorite, celebs and artists, they all got hobbies, bro. Most of those NBA players play video games. They don't care to fucking make money off of that shit.
Yo. You okay? Lightweight. Oh, you've been running too much.
I personally feel like all the skills that I have are honed in. Like I've honed those skills through passion. My career, what I decide to do for money, what I decide to do, I feel like is rooted in passion. I could never see myself doing like some data entry job or data analyst job. You know what I'm saying?
But you never tried it.
That's not to say that I can't do it. I'm just saying like I don't think that that's something that would fulfill me. You feel me?
Your job don't gotta fulfill you though.
Yeah, right. I think that's true to a certain extent. I think that's what I'm saying is like people have different thresholds for that. Like the same way your coworker could just live like that, like on some, I'm here to do my job and the rest of my time is mine. And I enjoy that. I think, that's not something that I resonate with. So that's where it's like you can't ego trip about that shit because everyone is everyone. But
Yeah. You feel like it's toxic to be like so money hungry all the time, financially motivated all the time?
I think it's toxic if that affects all of your relationships and all of your well-being. But if you're someone that's genuinely passionate about like money and passionate about making it, and I can see it, bro. I can see how that shit makes people happy. Like making businesses run. I can see it. I have a homie. He is strictly like about like credit and money and all this shit. Like we go to hoop and this man asked me like, oh, what's your credit score at? But I can't knock his hustle, bro, because that's some shit he's really passionate about. He doesn't just care about money. He really cares about how the credit system works, and he fixed my credit off the muscle for free. So like I know this motherfucker cares about people and his credit and their credits. But you know, in his head, because bro, the first time I ever met him, I was like, what do you want from me, bro? Like why do you keep trying to help me, bro? Like motherfuckers like you not supposed to like help people. He just brought me into this world of understanding wealth, like real wealth. That's some shit that you can never like thank enough for, you know. Don't get me wrong, he doesn't disguise it either. That's the thing, bro. You gotta be authentic about that shit. That's where it's not toxic unless you're like weird about it, you know.
The other way around too, like don't try to be it if you're not it either.
Right.
You know, like some people like
don't be trying to be a money getter if you're not a money getter, bro.
You're not about
like,
it. I've been trying to convince myself that not everything has to be monetary, because I thought like that. I mean, I still kind of think like that, but I'm like in the process of like trying to unlearn that and trying to detach from that. But you were saying earlier about like feeling like, you know, you have the opportunity to gain something from everything that you like for example, like chess. Like I love playing chess because like it teaches you accountability. Facts. You know, like it teaches you that like if you fuck up, like it's your fault. Like it's something wrong that you did 5 moves ago. A game of luck. Like it's not something that you can be like, oh, like no, it's your fault that like you messed up, you know. And so like I always try to keep my hobbies things that I can extract something from. I was always like a hater of like video game. I played video game at like 18 and 19 and shit. That's like the epitome of wasting your time. That's the epitome of doing absolutely nothing with your life. I'm not gonna play video games, but I don't think I'm gonna knock someone for like wanting to play like some 2K at night.
My thing with the video games is that's my vice. I've been playing video because you saw it on the vlog. My homies gifted me a P5. For some reason, that's how I communicate with them, is by playing video games with them. Yeah. And I realized like without it, I don't really communicate with them as much. With this, I just feel like it's kind of fueling my inner child right now. Okay.
I also think you gotta earn that time. Like, you can't just like wake up, play 2K all day long and like not be like not do something in your day, like go on a run or like something. Like you know, again, you don't have to be monetary based, but like you gotta earn that time.
I have another homie, my boy Phil, right? And I feel like he plays video games so much, like an unhealthy amount of. And I sat there and I told him, bro, for the last like 5-6 years, I've been like, yo, why the fuck don't you try to make some money off of this? You're already doing it. You might as well just videotape yourself doing it and see if something comes out of it. You know, that's great advice, but it's also terrible advice because it's like, just like playing video games, bro. Like, being a streamer is a job, bro. Like you have to be a personality. You have to care about your content. Yeah, that's like a whole nother job. And that's what I realized is like, that's why not everything can be monetized. Not everything has to be a fucking business motive, bro. Doing shit that you love just feels the heart, bro. I'm not trying to become a running influencer, you know. I mean, Hoka, send some shit my way for sure. Right. And I think that shit's important, bro. Doing shit like that, like if
8, 9, 10 o'clock, like when I know I've had like a productive day and like I've like succeeded and like worked towards something, like I'd be like, okay, like I can do a little bit of this or you know, whatever it is. And there's also a difference between like, you know, like a dopamine kick and like something that really brings you pure joy.
That's the difference between, I think, hobbies and escapism. Are you really doing this because you love it, or are you doing it because you're just trying to escape some shit? Damn. You feel me? Like real talk though. Should I be on this bitch right now? Yo. And I really gotta check myself. Like, yo, what do you think is like some hobbies that you want to pick up right now?
Honestly, DJing.
Like, it's a vibe, bro.
I'm not even saying that because like you.
I think it's a skill that everybody wants to do, bro.
I've like fucked around with it. And stuff, but like I want to like actually become like consistent because I love.
But we're also music. Around it a lot too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like we're always at DJ sets. But you know how cool it would be, bro? You're like at a function and like the DJ like pick like your homie like pulls you aside and you can like spin real quick and slide. Yeah. Like, that shit would be so dope.
You know, like when I'm 50, I want to be like the motherfucker that like knows how to like surf and
do
shit.
Random
like,
shit.
Do like random ass shit. Like build sandcastles. Yeah,
bro.
Like, that's what I want. Cause you know, like that's what life is about, bro.
That shit's
like,
cool,
like,
bro. Being that old dude
things
that's
to
do.
Exactly.
That shit dope.
That's real fulfillment. Just being able to, you know, be proud of like the human that you are.
Yeah.
And also piano. Yeah, I used to
true.
play a lot of piano, and I've just been like fucking around with it. Like especially during Ramadan. Like I'll wake up at like 5:30 and I would eat and I would pray and I would
Yo, that's the
read a
most
little
Muslim
book.
shit in the world, bro. Ramadan,
from,
take a
like-
sip of water and start the
Right.
piano,
Then
bro.
from like 7 a.m. to like 7:45, 7:50.
Yeah.
Like sun's coming in, like beaming. Like it's like nice time. It's like a nice way to like bring in the morning.
I think if there was one instrument that I could pick up, it would be a piano. I think they're beautiful,
it's
bro.
fly.
They're just so like They're just so. I feel like they have the most emotion.
What do you? Because I've come across a lot of people that like don't even have no hobbies. That like.
What do I feel about that?
They'll get off work and they'll just
Vibe.
binge a TV show for till midnight.
Is that a hobby?
Hell no. You are bored with life and you don't have, the energy or capacity to like do anything else.
I don't mean this in like a insensitive way, but I think that type of lifestyle, it just comes from a lack of experience.
Yeah.
They just haven't lived enough.
Yeah.
They just haven't tried enough things.
Yeah.
If you've tried enough things, you wouldn't be doing that.
There's just so much to life, bro. And it's like you're just fear of uncomfortability
Yeah.
of trying something new.
Trying something new is not easy.
Nah.
That's probably why a lot of people don't do it, is because it's genuinely hard.
Yeah.
But, that lame ass quote that I actually live by, that LeBron said, you gotta be uncomfortable, man. You can only
uncomfortable.
Yeah, you can only grow. if
LeBron
you're
snapped with
uncomfortable.
that.
Yes, he did.
Be uncomfortable.
That's why I hate judging people nowadays, because every time I judge someone, like a year later, I'm like, fuck, I turned into that person, bro.
Real hater.
The GOATs, bro, they got their hobbies, bro.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And I think I'm just learning that right now. And it's just like crazy to me. I just misjudged so much people.
Yeah.
And I think that shit's fucking with me now.
Yeah.
Because years of just me talking shit about, man, why are you even doing that? You don't even want to do that shit for real.
Yeah, but it's
know?
like now, like I ain't got motion like that. Like I got more free time.
Being unemployed and broke will humble your ass, bro.
For
Oh
real.
God. Everybody has to have their vices, bro. Even if they're good or bad. Doesn't vice mean bad? I don't know. But but you know what I'm saying? And as we get older, I think
I love dominantly. You make me weak, make me thirsty for release. One come compliment me.
I forgot what'd you say you made? You made pho birria?
Yeah, birria pho.
You made birria pho. Whatever that means, bro. These motherfuckers always cooking, bro. Shout out to them, man. We're here. Shout out to Beky and Thien. They made some birria pho. Bro, that sounds crazy. Like, what the?
It's kinda
This just want to
crazy.
fuck up my stomach, bro.
It's kind of crazy.
But look at it, bro. This shit falling off the bone, twin. Damn. What made you guys want to make this?
I need to make content.
That's real. Life is about content, man. You don't know what to do? Make some shit worth making content for. I'm excited, bro. I haven't ate all day. Like the last thing I ate was like some fries or some shit. But let's get a bowl. Damn, that shit like dry as hell.
Please, baby, try understand me. I'm not a monster, I'm just a man with needs. I take flights when I learn it's time to go. Trying to take time back, crossing timing zones. Come press your lips upon me. LSD got me feeling empathy.
Broth is good. Like those like birria ramens? I never thought I would like try those. Like, damn, it's kind of spicy. You got a little kick.